a while since we did a podcast, isn't it?
It's been a long time.
It is.
Very, very long time.
It is a long time. Welcome back,
Thank you.
everybody. Not you. I'm talking to the fans. Welcome back.
You haven't invited me on a podcast for fucking
No, because
weeks.
look, you don't like talking to me.
Yeah, it doesn't mean
Welcome back to the Ennui Talk podcast. I'm your host, Matthew Winter, here with, and this is pretty much, you're going to be pretty much my co-host now, like, permanently.
Oh, lucky me.
Not that everybody's going to get kicked off the podcast.
Yeah,
It's
fuck
just like, you know
everyone
what? Let's have something stable relationship. Some fans can go, oh, I don't want this Matt with random guests all the time. I want him with his best friend forever, Benjamin Davis.
Well, I mean, we're good friends.
Best friends. Would you say we're best friends? Let's get
Yes,
deep.
you're one of my best friends.
What?
I have a few.
That's not how. That's
well,
not the
it is
response
how
I
it
wanted.
works. When you're an adult, you can't just have one best friend.
Were you ever scared when you finish school? You know how it's like you finish school and it's like, oh, we'll keep in touch all the time. We'll
Oh
be
no,
friends forever.
I hoped I'd lose touch with some people. I was like,
I
fuck,
agree.
I'd never want to see these people again.
Why?
'Cause I was like, fuck,
Oh, shit, people.
I've just spent 13 years with them.
Have you met
A little
anybody
bit of a
else
break.
outside of work that you genuinely want to be friends with?
Outside of work.
Yeah. Oh, me. Outside of school, me. Really?
Yeah, outside of school I have. Yeah, but I knew you at school.
Yeah, I guess
So
it's a
it
bit
doesn't really
different, isn't
count.
it? Yeah.
We just started hanging out once
No.
we both finished school.
Yeah.
Because it would have been weird if you
Yeah.
hanging out with a school kid.
No, that's weird.
Yeah. I mean, you were doing it there for a little while
When?
with Jack and Kieran.
Oh, yeah, but they were like adults anyway, pretty much.
What? I mean, no.
Well, they were old enough to make cool videos. We made some good videos back in the day.
Yeah.
Remember that time we held a gun to Jack's head?
Remember the birds?
Remember the birds? Birds always ruining our shots. God, I miss those days.
That was the fucking worst call I've ever made.
Do you miss filming videos?
Yeah, I miss filming them. Yeah. Yeah. I don't miss being in them.
Why? You don't like being on camera, do you? Like, in that sense.
Like,
no.
I can't act
We know.
for shit.
No.
And especially when I'm meant to act in a serious scene with you, because all I want to do is fuck around.
Yeah.
So I'm much better behind the camera,
Well, that's the one thing I like about
having input.
the new stuff, the Army Office. It's like, realistically, we're not even acting. Like, we like Liam and whoever, like, they might play it up a bit, but it's like, we're just fucking around. And it's just me turned up, me being a prick, like, all the time. Like, there are a few videos that I have in that I do want to do.
So
with
earlier,
you.
when your mum was telling me a story about how you were filming and she yelled something out to you because she thought you were just having a conversation,
Yeah.
and you were acting.
Yeah, I was calling Liam a fuckwit. And
So
everything.
you are actually an asshole.
I am an asshole. But that, look, my motto in life, and I have a T-shirt. It says,
I'm a
treat him
fucking
mean, keep him keen.
You also have a shirt that says "I eat ass."
I do.
Yeah, which you wore into a JB Hi-Fi for a skit.
I do. And I don't think I ended up, oh no, I did use part of it.
Yeah, but it was
I could've been-
it was in the extras because you admitted that you were nervous to wear that in the
I was an
shot.
18-year-old introverted little fuck.
Yeah. Fuck, that was a long time ago. You turned 25
17. I'm
last
20.
week.
I know, it's crazy.
Fuck,
I'm
dude,
old
you're
now.
old.
I'm getting old.
You're so old.
There's a lot of things that I've done that were like I've done over the last
Holy
years.
shit. I was 17 when I first started helping you.
I know.
I'm 21 now.
Were you 17 when you first? No, not when you first started helping. When
Yeah.
you first started watching. You were out of school when you first started helping.
and I was a year behind everyone.
When you turn 18?
February. Oh, no, I would have just been. I
You
would
would
have
have
literally just been 18.
Because you're working at the reject shop.
Yeah,
Best shop in the
and
world.
it was Anzac Day we had
Correct.
our first meeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it would have been like
No.
just afterwards.
Because I'm really smart and I know how to do keywords and clickbait titles. There was something I wanted to discuss for this episode.
Run
and it
run
was,
by me before you just do it without my permission. Yeah,
no.
okay.
Pretty much. I wanted to. What is something, a joke that we've made, or something that we've filmed, or something video wise, or could be podcast wise, that you regret us doing? I've got what?
You might think. I don't know if you think of the same thing
You
as
go
I think.
first. You go first.
Remember that idea you had where we reacted to online videos and you went to like crazyshit.com.
Oh, it was, yeah, and it was like
that. The moment we started, you pressed the record button, I immediately went, "This is a fucking horrible."
and it's
idea.
never been edited,
Like,
it's never been released.
This should I think afterwards I was just like, "Do not release this," and you were like, "Why? It's fine." And I was like, "No, Matt, no."
What did we watch? Like there was
We
there was a
watched,
two girls one cup.
There was that gore Olympics.
The pain Olympics, and they cut open his
cutting
dick.
up penises, and like after we recorded, I just looked at you and went, "Do not
No,
put this on the internet."
it wasn't uncomfortable enough. So what I'm thinking is we need to watch some snuff films. On we watch snuff films, make it a whole like 8-episode series. Not really. There's some jokes that I've made that I sort of.
There's like I've never like gone, you shouldn't have said that and put it on the internet.
No.
Like every joke you've made, I'm like, yeah, okay, that's that's fine. Some of the things you've said,
Like what?
Like the N word.
Have I actually said the N word?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, on camera. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think
you've ever posted on the internet.
No.
But I have filmed you
saying the N word's not funny though. It's really not funny. That's like really like
you used to
menial
think it
humor.
was fucking hilarious.
No.
You always said it.
It's really not funny.
No,
I do regret saying it.
Yeah, you're gonna get cancelled.
No.
now. I've just fucking ruined you.
Sometimes I guess like saying it as the Marty character and trying to frame it in a way where it's like, oh, it's just
The thing is,
parody,
though, when
know
you
what I mean?
said it, you never were Marty. You just
Oh,
said it. You were just like, it was like
Fuck, I
right
regret.
before we were about to start like the scene.
I
and you'd
regret
just be like, and like just scream at the top of your lungs.
No, okay, that's an exaggeration. I've never screamed the N word.
Yes,
No,
you
but
have.
I don't remember.
That's fucking bullshit.
See, that's the thing. I don't. It's not funny though.
No,
it's not.
And we told you that. We all went, that's not funny, don't say it. And you were like, it is funny.
In
it is funny."
retrospect, no, yeah,
It's like how we all said the voice isn't funny. You're like, it fucking is funny.
it helps.
Took you like 4 years to learn that it wasn't funny.
I don't think the Marty voice
You're right. It was
wasn't
the guy
funny.
playing
I
Marty.
think well, pretty much.
Sorry, this is really me. I can't get this to be where I want it to be.
Where do you want it to be? Where do you want the mic to be?
I don't know. Fucking stay there.
I was gonna say that I regret the joke, but I don't regret it. There was a joke that we made in some video, and it was like, it was Marty was like he wasn't like a happy drunk or a flirty drunk.
Oh, that was the birthday special.
He was a racist
It was a
one,
racist
and he was
drunk.
like, oh yeah, all N words need to kick off the planet, which I did
What
on
was the one that-
purpose.
Kieran said a really funny joke.
Oh, it was.
He said that about like the Islamic community.
Oh, it was. It wasn't not to be racist or anything. It was.
He was like, he's like, not to be racist, but the Islamic people are the hardest working people.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Dude.
That was fucking funny.
It was funny.
Remember the joke that we made? It was for the film festival, and it was the Holocaust joke, the Joan Rivers Holocaust
Oh
joke,
yeah, I wonder why we didn't win the fucking film competition.
because we weren't funny enough. That was a good joke. It was a quality joke.
I think it was.
What was the joke? It was like,
I think you said that you were related to Joan.
so because my grandma, her
Yeah.
name is actually Joan Rivers, and there's a former racist comedian, former because she's dead, Joan Rivers, and she was like, she made jokes. She got in trouble for making jokes about the Holocaust.
Didn't she like say it wasn't real?
Something like that. I actually can't remember what the joke was now.
Non-believer.
I think it was like, like I'll make you I was like Joan Rivers, my late grandma, Joan Rivers. People just didn't really like her very much. Maybe it was all the Holocaust jokes, and I guess in a local film festival, a joke like that really wouldn't. It's like, okay,
To be fair though, like I don't think anyone could take offense to it because I have lived here for like 19 years. I have not met a single Jew.
Really?
Yeah.
I have.
Really?
Yeah.
Bullshit.
Big nose.
Yeah.
Like for some reason they had like a lot of money in their pockets.
Yeah, I was gonna say, would
Yeah.
they roll?
No, I've never.
Yeah, I've never went either. And it was crazy on Friday night. I'm not gonna name who it was. I was playing some Minecraft with some friends, and the whole night we talked about like how Hitler was right. Like obviously we were joking, and like it's not something we should joke about. It is a pretty serious matter, but it was a little bit funny. And then towards like we must have played for like 5 hours, and then like towards it just like we were so tired it just derailed completely, and we just made this massive like Schwarzenegger out of fucking flames and had like a burning cross and everything. And
That's
I was
fucked
like,
up.
Oh yeah, this went off big time.
Should we be saying this on the podcast? We're gonna now all our Jewish fans, all 2 of them, are gonna go. I'm not a fan of these Unweird boys anymore. Bit racist.
Bit anti-Semitic.
bit anti-Semitic. No, we've made some good jokes. We've made some bad jokes too.
You have made some.
I'm
shit
more
jokes.
afraid of being unfunny than being.
If you're
offensive.
afraid of being unfunny, then you should really reflect on every joke you ever made.
I've made some good jokes. Recently, I've written some really good jokes. You want to hear one?
No,
So Bill Cosby's been in the news lately.
he hasn't.
He's been there's all these allegations of him sexually assaulting women. I guess you can say women say the darndest things, like that show. The kids say the darndest
Cosby
things.
Show,
Yeah.
Well done.
Not the Cosby Show. He was a host of a show and he used to.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's called The Kids Say the Darndest Things. But in this case, it's about his sexual assault victims.
Who else recently had sexual assault comes out?
Oh, many.
Fucking heaps of people.
People. Call me Carson. Big YouTuber.
Oh yeah, but that was a bit.
Yeah, there's a black YouTuber as well, EDP.
EDP.
Have you seen?
Yeah, yeah.
And I saw an update video today, and it was like, okay, so there's proof that he's done it. He got confronted in the streets.
He admitted to doing it.
He admitted to doing it. They banned his YouTube channel. Went to Facebook. Facebook banned him. He's now on Vimeo now. And
Liam and I used to watch him.
Really,
Yeah.
really.
Yeah.
So you were a supporter of
Yeah.
a pedophile.
Well, like it was like 2019. We didn't exactly fucking know what we were doing.
But there was a guy on TikTok, and he was like, oh yeah, so posting posts up around the town because he lives right here. He hasn't been arrested or anything. Like nothing's happened. And EDP put up a video saying, oh, I'm putting a restraining order on this guy because he's like, defamation of character and shit. It's like, you admitted you want to fuck kids and you're going to meet up with one.
It was crazy because there's been some memes because like the guy who confronted him, apparently, I haven't actually watched the video, so I don't know how accurate this is, but apparently they were calling him like fat and shit.
Well,
but the guy filming the whole confrontation was a fat guy.
Yeah. See, that's like, look, at least know your place.
Yeah.
Actually, did you ever watch the video of him getting confronted?
I've seen like clips of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
See, I didn't watch it either, but I was listening to another podcast and they were talking about like he was trying to balance this whole predator hunter while also being a comedian, but he was like stuttering over his jokes and everything. He's like, yeah, oh, you fucking fat, but you're really fat and like kids and like, but he wasn't funny enough to tell jokes.
Sounds like you.
But he tried. I'm actually really funny.
Here's the thing. You think you're really funny, and like sometimes you do funny things, but you're not that funny.
See, I use my Snapchat group chat with all my high school friends. I use that as my
high school what?
Friends.
So you're friends with kids in high school?
No. Oh, okay. Here's a funny story.
You mean your old high school friend?
My old high school friend.
Right.
Here's a funny story. Okay. I was talking to one of the boys at work and I said, oh yeah, so like I'm going out with some high school friends for my birthday. And he's like, wait, you're hanging out with fucking kids from high school? I'm like, no, I mean my friends from high school.
I
it's
just
like,
say
so
my friends from
kids.
school. I don't specify like what grade school because sometimes.
But then it'll make me look like I'm hanging out with like grade sixes playing Fortnite and shit.
You know what you should have just said? I'm just going out with some friends.
Yeah, but
why did you have to distinctly say they were my friends from high school?
Because then people go, why can't I come? I say,
and they should be like, well, because you're 15. You fucking idiot.
There's a kid from work called Toby, a little chubby kid. And I always go, oh,
you need to stop saying people's real names,
Toby,
and then describing them on social media.
I just go, hey, how you going, Toby? Playing some Fortnite? And he's like, nah. He plays COD.
Oh, we were going to play COD, but there was too big of an update.
Really?
So we played Minecraft instead.
Really?
Yeah. And my girlfriend laughed at me.
You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'd actually know that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you seen the whole thing online about the hot tub streamers?
Yeah, they're cancelling that.
No, they're not.
Twitch was shutting that down.
Twitch has added a category for pools, spas, and beaches or some shit. So there's a whole category for it. And actually, I looked before because I was, Pornhub was down, and I wanted to see what people are streaming in there. And there's people in hot tubs, but there's also people who with the green screen behind them, and they green screen themselves in a hot tub. Trying
just
to get around
because they know that there's going to be people looking for those categories.
Like, if you want,
it's like when I used to use Twitter, I used to go to the trending and just use that hashtag, and my tweet would get like 1,000.
That's smart.
1,000 revisions in like 20 minutes.
Fuck, that's smart. That's smart.
That's it wasn't any interaction. It was just revisions. Like people would just see it.
There was a I don't care if they want to do that and like get be a personality and stream themselves the boobs out, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I don't.
Like, get that cash,
That's
girl.
not what Twitch was. That's not what Twitch is for.
But I think the problem is there's been people who have they're streaming and they're just they're streaming stuff, and then somebody puts a GIF in chat that comes up on the screen and it's like a horse cock, and they'll get banned for a month. But then there's a girl and she's like shaking her tits on stream, being obviously sexual, and it's like, let's make a whole category for that.
But it's like you remember a few years ago when there was all that animal shit about Twitch, like the Twitch streamers abusing their pets. Yeah. There was that chick who full on abused her animal. Yeah. Twitch was fine with it, and a guy picked his cat up and moved it, and it made a noise, and that guy's channel got shut down.
It's dumb, and that's the problem I have, and that's the problem a lot of people have. Yeah. But I was thinking of starting my own hot tub stream. Thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not helping with that.
I'm actually writing a video about it.
Yeah, that's great. I'm not helping out with that.
You can.
No, I don't want to.
You don't want to film it?
Nah.
Sure?
Yeah.
I'll get naked.
Nah, I'm all good.
On stream.
I know you'll get naked.
Naked. On stream.
You used to get naked a lot, actually. Like,
Is flopping out your penis funny?
no, when there's people under 18 in the same room.
They weren't under 18, were they?
One time we filmed.
Oh, that was an accident.
Yeah, it still happened, man.
That was an accident.
Yeah.
That's like when we filmed with Liam and my ball came out of my underwear because my pants too tight because
that was
my
the
dick
same
shrunk.
day.
I think it was. No, it was
Yeah.
Liam. It was Liam it happened to. It wasn't Noah.
And there was a couple of times with Jack.
Yeah, but he was like, I don't even
He
know.
was 17.
He was.
Yeah.
I regret that.
I out of all my friends,
Mm.
you're the only one I've ever seen their penis more than once.
Surely
and
you have
not on
a
accident.
funny getting your penis out joke or getting your testicle out joke.
Oh, I'll get my testicle out. That's fine. I'm not going to get my dick out
Alright.
because they don't want to see my penis. They don't even want to see my testicle.
I remember, I've probably told this story. I was at Hayden's one time and I came from the bathroom and I had like one of my testicles out and he's like, stop, Matt. No, stop. Like, put it away. It's like, oh, sorry. Came back. I came back out and I had both my balls out. He's like, Matt, seriously, like, that's funny, but like, come on.
Yeah,
Oh, sorry.
It's gross.
I came back out and I had no pants or underwear on at all. And he's like, that's fucking disgusting. Put them back on. And it was the funniest thing I've ever done.
I see. Yeah.
Is ball humor funny?
Look, it's funny, but it has to be done the right.
I agree.
It has to be done the right way.
I think there's like this edgy
And
jokes.
I've never been in a situation where I'm like, I'm going to get my penis out because it's going to make this room fucking die of laughter.
Have you ever watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia?
No.
See, that is I've heard like it's many people's favorite show, and
Has it got Danny DeVito in it? Has it got Danny DeVito in it?
yeah, and he's fucking funny, but they do a lot of jokes that are like fucking way too far, but within the context it's good. Like they've done like a few blackface jokes and stuff like that, but it's been good commentary. Like it's actually commentary on it. I think if you're commentating on it, like I think if I just came and did it's Halloween, I'm gonna do blackface Michael Jackson, that itself is not blatantly funny.
It's a little bit funny.
Okay, there was an episode of the Sarah Silverman show. Sarah
Yeah,
Silverman,
but that was before.
but they went back and cancelled her. They went, oh, you made this show in 2005?
Can you cancel a Jew?
No,
So
it's like
I don't think. I think it like.
it's double
I
negative.
think it like it's like
Yeah.
it like cancels itself out. At that
Do you remember what the
point.
joke was?
Yeah, didn't a black guy on one of their shows say you try and walk like
Yeah,
go
he's
down
like-
my shoes and,
yeah,
and then
choose-
it just cuts to her in blackface.
Yeah, it does, and that is a good joke.
It is a good joke. It is funny, but like it was funny back then. And if you had seen it originally in that context, it's funny. But if you showed someone today who had never seen it, they would not. Find
Context
it
is
funny.
king.
Yeah.
No, context is
And
king.
it's terrible that there's so much racism still. However, it sort of has to go both ways, I think.
Oh, good, yeah.
Like, I know you and Chris did a podcast years ago.
Black Lives Matter.
Years ago about like if you say something and you don't intend it to be racist, but someone takes it as racist, that's
still
their
racist.
choice to
It's
do.
their choice.
That's their choice to take that as a racist comment.
But there's also the thing of people being too sensitive. But that doesn't. I think with racism it's a bit different.
Yeah, I personally think that there's too much like, oh, you can't say that anymore. Like, fuck, then what can I say?
No,
Like,
exactly.
if no matter what I say, someone's going to find it offensive. And if you choose to take it offensive, that's your fucking choice. But I didn't go up to your face and go, you suck. No. I said something and you just took it as you suck.
Exactly.
I will at me, cunt.
I do like how Borat says white chocolate though. Like, what's going?
See, that's fucking funny.
That's funny.
Yeah,
did you watch the new movie?
I haven't watched the new one.
It's
but
fucking good.
Borat's funny because he knows what he's doing and he knows it's offensive.
But it is also commentary.
Satire.
It's satire.
It's
that's
comedy.
the thing. It's got to be satirical.
It's not like he's
sense.
trying to like cause something. He's not like he's trying to purposely offend anyone. He absolutely, like, I guarantee he absolutely knew that it was going to piss people off. It's like how Ali G.
Exactly.
Did you watch Ali G? He was throwing the fucking N-word around like there's nothing. But he knew, like, he would have well known that it was like someone was going to, like, back then though, like, you could say it and like there was a bit less like, oh, you shouldn't say that. But even like Martin Freeman, who was in Ali G with him and is now like in Avengers and like, and, like Black Panther and shit, he was fucking saying it.
It's like how
and no one gives a shit.
Who did Guardians of the Galaxy? Wrote the movie, directed the movie. James Gunn.
James Gunn, yeah.
And you look back,
in it,
James Gunn had all these like dead baby tweets and shit like that.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, we're not doing Guardians of the Galaxy anymore. And then everybody's like getting back on the project.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah. But look at like even Taika Waititi. Like, he made a movie about Hitler. If that was a white director, holy shit.
Exactly.
It would have been a whole different story.
I think it's like, but okay, then you can compare that to
But like, I've got nothing against him. He's a fucking awesome filmmaker. He's amazing.
Absolutely.
He's done some really funny things.
I think you got to know what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, and
he did it so well, like, because he played Hitler himself, I'm pretty sure, in that film.
Yeah.
And like, he did the whole thing the right way. Whereas if someone who didn't know how to take something that sensitive and put a comedic, it would have come across in a completely different way.
Here's a good example. Do you remember Sia did a movie with the dancing girl from Dance Mums?
Yeah. What's her name?
Maddie Ziegler.
Yeah.
And her name is Sia.
Yeah.
And Sia did a movie, and they did a movie. It was about the autistic girl, and they got, let's not actually get an autistic person to play it. Let's get famous dancer Maddie Ziegler to play autistic girl.
Yeah. But she does a lot of stuff with Sia.
She does.
Yeah.
But then it was like they didn't, like, there was the scenes where it was like they were holding the girl down, so she stopped having her, I don't know what's the, that's what it was a fit.
Yeah.
I was going to call it spaz, but that's not the correct
Could you
term.
imagine? But like that's all well and good, and I'm fine with people with special needs to
No, of course.
and they can do amazing things. But if you put someone who actually is autistic in a scene like that where they have to fake a fit, they'll have a real fit.
Yeah,
like you can't put an autistic person in that situation.
That scene didn't need to be
because if
there.
they did and they had an actual fit, holy fucking shit. Would the world come down on the filmmakers? They'd be like, you can't fucking do that.
That scene didn't need to be there, I don't think.
There's a lot of things in movies that don't need to be there, though.
Yeah, like, do you have an example?
Not really. But there's just not. That sounds terrible.
No,
that's
I know
like,
what you mean.
That's like, oh, there's heaps, but you can't name one. Like, no, it's just like...
It's like, no, I know exactly what you mean.
Well, like, for example, and this is like going to come across from way, gay couples, they don't need to make gay couples in films.
Okay.
Like,
Elaborate on that.
Like it's fine if like, there's gay people in the world, that's fine. But I feel like they're purposely, like, filmmakers and TV creators are purposely putting gay couples in their shows and episodes because they know that's what people like. That's what that community wants to see.
Same thing with hiring women just for the sake of we have women.
If it happens naturally, it happens naturally.
Exactly.
But don't do it just to please a certain community.
Modern Family did it very, very well.
Yeah.
Fucking well, very, very well.
Yeah. And it wasn't, they didn't do it because they're like, oh, it'll appeal to that community. It's like, no, this storyline is based around this gay couple and their gay friends.
And it works.
And, adopting children and all that. That works well. But like Kiara's been watching Grey's Anatomy and I've just been fucking, like, there are gay people in the show and they're in the first few seasons there actually is a lesbian relationship and it's in the story.
It works.
They actually, like, there's a whole storyline based around it. But lately in episodes I've just been seeing, like, patients who are lesbian couples. I'm like, yeah, that doesn't feel natural.
It doesn't.
Like, yes, there are lesbians in the world, but like, I feel like this is just put in there because they're like, oh, we haven't shown gay couple.
It's like, I've had people say to me, oh, why haven't you had any women guests? And it's an easy answer.
You
women
scare them away.
No, it's an easy answer. Why don't we have women guests on when we talk? Because women aren't funny. And no, because
that's way worse than what I said.
There's no. I don't really talk to many women.
Oh yeah, you sound like a sad piece of shit.
If there was somebody who I felt fit to come on the podcast, I would. There are funny internet comedians. Like,
fuck yeah. So, I watch a lot of like, I'm not just saying that. I actually generally watch a lot of female content creators, not because they're hot or because, but like, they're funny and the content they make is really good.
Oh, there's a chick that I watch, and she's very attractive. Let me just find out. She does. I need to show you a channel. Do you know Churdleys? Have you seen Churdleys? Yeah. She's in a lot of Churdley videos, but she has her own channel. Let me just fucking find her. I need to fucking find her. Her name's Amanda. Amanda Hug and Kiss. That's funny. Yeah, that's a funny joke. Yeah, Amanda Hug and Kiss. Do you know what that's from?
No.
The Simpsons, where it's like, oh, I'm looking for Amanda Hug and Kiss.
Oh yeah,
name is Amanda McCants. Like, she's done. I'm the girl next door. I'm the surfer girl. I'm a Taurus. I'm a stepmom. I'm an e-girl.
There's a lot of
sugar baby.
Very clickbaity looking thumbnails there.
Oh yeah, but you watch the videos and they're like, it's very, very good satire on it. It's fucking brilliant.
I just think it just needs to be fucking.
Shout out to Amanda. No, but it's like, I like people like that who it's like, she's self-aware of what she is and she can go with it. It's not like, I'm flaunting my body just for the sake of it, and that's the comedy. Yeah. The comedy is the thing she's like making fun of.
I just think, like, I don't know. I'm all for, like, I don't give a fuck what, like, if it's a good movie, I'm going to watch it. If there's a scene in there I don't particularly agree with, it doesn't mean I'm never going to watch the film again.
No, exactly. Oh, this just started working again.
Couldn't give a shit.
Can you see that right there? And how long have we been recording for?
No, because it's 400 fucking
feet away from me. See, that's the thing. What we need in here, we need something right there, and then the timer goes.
Why don't you just get a timer and then just... hit the timer when you start
That'd
recording.
be really smart.
You used to do it.
Yeah, I know. Then you used to go off on the podcast.
Yeah, and then you'd be like, oh, we'll just keep going.
Remember when you had half an hour
Yeah.
and we had to cut it off?
Yeah,
Or it's
because
like,
you're
oh,
fucking anal about it. You're like, half hour's a perfect podcast.
But then we had.
And I
But
was
then
like,
I had
no,
to
it's
fucking.
not,
Then I had to
asshole.
fucking fix it up all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you'd get halfway through, because back then your equipment was shit, and you get halfway through and you're like, oh, we
Oh,
haven't been
fucking
recording.
counting
Oh, it stopped
cameras.
recording.
I did it.
No.
No, it's funny.
Yeah.
Good joke, right?
Yeah, here.
Oh,
Here's
fuck.
another one.
Have you been using TikTok?
I watch it. I don't
No.
use it. I don't make videos.
Did you see my TikTok?
I think I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
You want to see it?
Not really.
Should I play it right now?
No.
No. I won't play
I'd
it.
have copywritten music on it.
No, it was a beat. There's a guy called Budman, and it says, "Oh, duet this song with your best rhymes." And
Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was terrible.
yeah. I made a joke about eating diapers, my favorite snack, because it rhymed.
Yeah. That's like a weird pedophile way of saying I eat ass.
No, I ate pussy. Oh, diaper depends.
Yeah.
Would you eat a diaper? Would you eat? Okay, I've had this
No.
conversation with Chris. Would you eat food out of a clean diaper?
Oh, yeah. It's clean.
Yeah, exactly.
If it was used,
No.
I wouldn't.
Would you ever go on Fear Factor?
No. No, because they would fuck around with spiders and I'd fucking punch someone in the
exactly.
head. I don't do spiders at all.
Joe Rogan was
I
telling the
squealed
story.
like a bitch at work in front of
yeah.
the owners
Oh god, yeah.
because I touched a dead huntsman. And I mean
Really?
like proper squealed.
Really?
And they just looked at me and went, wow,
Fucking
that's
hell.
sad.
Joe Rogan was saying that he was like high the whole time from the last few seasons because it was just like, this job is shit. Like, it's fucking good money. But that's why he can do whatever he wants because
Yeah.
he's getting paid all this money.
Yeah.
But like, there was stuff where they were drinking like goat semen and shit like that.
Oh.
I could not do that.
I could probably eat a testicle.
Do you think?
Yeah, I don't know about drinking semen though.
No.
That's a bit
Yeah.
how you fucking going.
Have you ever seen Seth MacFarlane did Family Guy? He did like this
Still
whole.
does.
He still does.
Yeah.
He did this like whole animated like skit thing, and there was a skit where it was like guess that animal penis, and so the animal penis like flopped over like through a little hole. You had to guess what animal. That's funny.
Yeah. Have you been watching the new season of Family Guy?
No, is it good?
It's actually pretty funny. Yeah. Like there was a couple of seasons there that I was like, okay, they're starting to run out of ideas and I thought maybe Seth was starting to lose a bit of like feeling for the show.
Yeah.
But the last few episodes of this new season, I'm like, that's fucking funny. Like they're touching on some pretty funny subjects. Because there was one there, they became like super. They were like, you can't say this at the cancel culture and shit. And I was like, that's funny.
That's funny.
Because they know their show's fucked up.
Yeah, exactly.
So I thought it was pretty funny.
I think like same thing with The Simpsons. I saw a few videos that were talking about like there's some actually really, really good episodes in like the last 5-10 years.
Yeah.
But
I feel like The
majority of
Simpsons has run its course. I know a lot of people
absolutely.
don't think that and they think it should keep going. But I think like that show's over 20 years old.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much that you can hire new riders, you can do all that shit, but there's only so much you can do before you go, oh, we've already done this.
I feel like they could have done so much more with Futurama.
Oh, Futurama was a fucking amazing show.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the Cleveland show.
Was not that bad.
I actually really enjoyed
I enjoyed it.
Cleveland
I've got
show.
2 of the seasons
Yeah.
on DVD.
I thought it was really funny.
Hot take.
And what I thought was funny is that Family Guy took the piss out of the Cleveland show.
The whole time.
Yeah.
And actually, this is actually something interesting that I found out about because I follow a Twitter account that's like animation news and stuff like that. And there's a show that they have on Fox, and it's like 3 seasons. The viewership's not that good, but they want to get to the 4th season because they'll do the same thing they did with the Cleveland show, have 4 seasons because you need 4 seasons to put them on cable channels like syndicated across America.
Right, yeah.
And that's where they make the money.
Yeah, that's where they get more money.
Because like
from.
Adult Swim, they syndicate Simpsons, Family Guy, King of the Hill, blah, blah, blah. So they're paying all these rights fees to Fox, and Fox is getting money from that.
Fox is now Disney though.
Fox is owned by Disney. Fox is owned by Disney? Did you know that Warner is combining... Oh, who the fuck is Warner combining with?
Oh, Paramount?
Yes, I think it is
Yeah,
Paramount.
Paramount Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're all joining together, and I think it's going to be like the
I
second
think
biggest
that, like,
entertainment company
yeah.
underneath Fox and Netflix.
I think like Foxtel and Ozstar and all that and like cable, they're all going to be just
Oh, God. It's all going to be streaming services.
like we priced up Foxtel for our house, and for all the channels we wanted, it was like $80 a month. We've just and it's cheap. We was like it's cheaper to get all the streaming services, and now on Disney Plus, it's called Star, which is basically Foxtel.
Yeah.
So I get all the I get all the adult animation. It's a bit dumbed down, because it's on Disney Plus. Granted, you can set it up so kids don't have access to it, but they've still like even Family Guy made a reference that Disney bought Fox. So if you want to watch the actual funny Family Guy, it was like in an episode they made a reference like if you want to watch the better version of this, it's on Adult Swim. Yeah. And I was like, it's funny that they can make that reference and not get in trouble.
See, it's just funny that, isn't it? Like, and I actually remember that The Simpsons. Did you know they had their own streaming service at one point where it was, pay $5 a month to watch any of The Simpsons you want?
That would be shit.
Yeah, no, well, it's fucking dead.
Yeah.
So of course.
Yeah, that would be shit.
You wonder what the future of like it is online as well in terms of like up and coming content creators, movie creators, people who actually like want to make good premium content and how it's going to work. People think it's like, do your own Patreons and stuff like that. I think it works to an extent. But it's not
look at Meat Cannon.
Meat Canyon, those fucking videos are brilliant.
He's got some funny shit and he has his own little
animated series.
Yeah, what's it called?
It's fucking good. I need to look it up because I know it. Should I have my laptop out? Shouldn't I have?
It's broken.
I got a new one though.
Where is it?
In the car.
Why is it in the car?
Because I took it to Scone because I was going to do work at Scone at McDonald's drinking a coffee.
What a gaylord.
Monster Lab.
That's it, Monster Lab.
Really good. Did you watch the latest episode?
I haven't seen any of them.
Really? They're really good. Yeah. There's the two monster guys and across the road is this guy who can't leave his house because he's under house arrest. And he's like a policeman. Looks like a pedophile. But it's really funny. Like it's very, very funny.
Oh,
that was crowdfunded, Kickstarter.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is the policeman disabled or something?
No, I think he's just a dickhead.
Yeah, right. Because I've seen I haven't seen it, but I've seen clips of it on his Instagram page, and it's fucking funny.
So to be actually, now I think about it, is it better that people are doing like try to start their own streaming service, blah blah blah, or I think for like podcasts, like for us, there's most of the top patrons are podcast related.
Yeah, right.
Because that's the best way to monetize your podcast, really. People paying premium, recurring revenue for that sort of stuff. With, even though like realistically it costs more money, the whole pay-per-view sort of thing, as in, we'll buy this movie or we'll buy this series or whatever, blah, blah, blah.
Well, even now there's streaming services for sport.
People do it.
I think I pay $25 a month and I get access to like 40 plus sports.
Shit, that's a lot.
So I get all the Australian ones and then I get like pretty much any American sport and a couple of the European ones.
It's good to have.
So and the best part is like you can watch it live. So what you do is it's called KO Sports. So if you watch like the baseball through MLB, it just streams ESPN.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
So it's not like you're listening to a KO, like you're like literally listening to what like Americans hear at the time.
So that's fucking good.
So it's the same with like, so when I watch football, I hear like the NRL.
Yeah.
Like Fox NRL. Yeah. Instead of just like a third commentator.
Yeah, I get you.
So like, that's crazy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Especially because most sports used to be free to air. And now you have to pay for them.
You got to find that balance. Yeah. There's that balance.
And I get like all the UFC fights and MMA and stuff.
There's one thing that the UFC did very, very good, but it's sort of, they're doing what they can with what they got. Well, they're doing it with ESPN now.
Yeah.
Their whole thing.
That's what I think I have access to.
Yeah, exactly. But what their model used to be, and what the WWE should have done, weekly wrestling reference, the WWE, ever since they released their network, $10 a month.
That's dear.
You know what they've done now? They have a deal with NBC Universal, which is it's one of the big networks. All their stuff is now on. Oh fuck, what's it on? I can't think of what it's called. It's got a logo.
HBO.
If I want to, it's only American. So if I want to sign up for the WWE network,
Hulu?
it's on. No, it's not Hulu. It's Peacock.
What
Peacock
the fuck?
Peacock has basically all they have is their big selling points are. Do you want to watch The Office or the WWE? Come to Peacock.
The Office is on Netflix.
Not in America though.
Oh, what?
In America, it's on Peacock because Peacock put it on there.
Problem.
But the smart thing that UFC... Okay, here's something funny. What does OnlyFans and the UFC have in common?
You pay.
So you pay a subscription. This is what the UFC used to do.
People.
Yeah, exactly. Wrestle around. If the UFC, if you pay, I think you paid a premium, like a subscription. I think it was like, it wasn't expensive, like $9. And for that $10, you get, like, you got all the fight nights, you got all the, like, the documentaries they did, blah, blah, blah. And then their big events, you pay, it's a pay-per-view. You pay like $20 on top.
You pay per post.
Yes.
Like OnlyFans, you can subscribe for a month.
And get all this content.
But then they have some posts that are locked and you have to pay an extra $30.
That's the future, I think. That's the future of content. Like if I want to do a premium movie that I didn't want to just have on the $5 tier or the whatever tier, you'd release it. It'd be pay.
It's definitely the way to go, but I think it has to be done in a way where it won't cause too much backlash. Because if they fuck it up, then streaming services will die.
Probably. Oh, I don't know.
I think HBO Max just announced they're doing like an ad service.
Supported service.
So it's like $10 a month and it's ad supported. But you
makes
don't
sense.
have access to like the movies that are in like cinemas and that are coming out. And I was like, well, yeah, you've done the right thing, but you've advertised it as a cheaper service, but you're getting less than
stuff.
Half of what.
That's the thing. It's like there is a fine balance.
You know,
I think that TV channels are going to sort of die. It's all going to go sort of streaming, but I think that some are going to try and come in and do stuff, and then it's just going to fizzle out.
I don't think you'll ever get rid of free to air.
You don't think?
No.
But they're all there. Oh well, free to air is the same as YouTube.
Yeah.
It's ad supported content out for everybody, and you've got to have it.
But even YouTube has a premium.
It does, but there's not real. They haven't been. They've been releasing a lot of the premium things they made for free now because it's like that service. Is
because all that YouTube Red shit, they've stopped it.
Yeah, it's done
because I think they started at the wrong time. If they started that now, or at the start of COVID, that shit would have took off.
Oh yeah, perfect timing.
If there was an unlimited bank of like premium YouTube content from premium YouTube creators, you would be fucking laughing.
But the thing is, like,
not Mythical Morning at that time had like 5 shows going.
The thing is, they did it very well, and Rhett and Link are people who are
out.
They did absolutely.
Yeah.
But they're people to actually release good premium content. You don't just fucking chuck on some big YouTube star influencer. There's a difference between a producer and influencer.
Movie Logan Paul made.
Yeah. Oh god, it was shit.
It was fucking.
But his content is he has figured out what he's good at. His podcast has actually like revitalized his career.
I feel bad for him.
Why?
Because his brother's a fucking idiot.
Oh fuck yeah! Did you see him steal the hat?
Yeah, got him banned from the event. Yeah,
but eyeballs. It's got more eyeballs on that fucking fight now.
Oh yeah, but
and that's the other thing. Pay per view. You're paying money.
Yeah.
To see Logan Paul.
Watch a little blonde cunt lose a fight.
No, he's more than likely going to lose.
I don't know. He's won a few fights. I'm like, fuck. There's no way, cunt.
But the thing is, Logan and Jake, to an extent, they both seem like these are Paul brothers.
Yeah. I think after Logan had that fuck up in Japan, I think he's sort of reviewed his YouTube career and sort of like changed his way a little bit, and he's now focused on like he actually focuses on his fights now, and I'm still not a fan of him. I don't particularly like the guy. I definitely hate his little brother.
Oh, he's not about the fuckwit.
He's a knob.
But I watched his I've been watching some of his videos, and I started watching it because I was watching his editor's videos on how he edits. Oh, and it's quick. Have you watched them?
Amazing videos. I watched a video of his, and I was like, "Fuck, this has been edited well."
They watched a video that it was like one of Logan's favorite videos, and it was the one where they got they all had to test their semen to see like how fertile they were. Funny as fuck video, and the way it's like it was like little things like we can't really like film you fucking doing it. So what they did was it was like little like nice like music, all of them like going in and shutting doors. And there was like videos of like a waterfall and like like streams of things, and then it was very very well cut together.
I'll tell you who's got another good editor is Jacksepticeye.
He does, doesn't he?
Holy shit! I've been watching a lot of his stuff again recently, and what I would do was I'd watch like an old like playthrough he's done, and then because he's had the same editor the whole time. And then watch an old playthrough and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. And then I watch like a new one, I'm like, holy shit, that editing style has changed completely. Granted, the content style has changed, but the editing is like 1,000 times. Like, it's just some of the it's fucking small things too, like an increase in volume or and it's just done so fucking well.
I think that it is a skill.
But I think when you work with someone for that long and you know what the creative direction they're going in, like you can edit the video to assist that heaps easier.
I would like to get somebody who can I'd like to have somebody who films full time and edits full time, like 2 separate people. Maybe the same, but then they can go with probably the same, to be honest, because then they can work with me, hone that style. This is for Ennui Office videos specifically, and this is one thing. It's like that's the one thing I'm trying to concentrate on the channel. Podcasts are on a separate channel now. On radio, yeah. because
Yeah, I knew that.
how to separate it.
Yeah, I definitely
was
do
like-
that. I keep
yeah.
up with Ennui.
Yeah. Do you? You don't, do you? No.
I just don't see it on social media.
Don't you?
No.
Do you unfollow?
No, I'm still following.
That's the thing. It's like
And it's crazy too because I interact with you on social media a fair bit.
Yeah, you do.
You'd think I would see it a lot more, but I don't.
no, exactly.
But when I do see it, it's like way the fuck down on my usually it's on Instagram.
But you follow people for a reason. It doesn't show up.
Yeah.
That's what I hate about social media. Because I'm addicted.
Maybe it's because I don't interact with it as much.
No, that's what
But
it
it's,
is.
it's dumb because sometimes like I talk to you through the account.
Yeah.
So you think I
It's
would
dumb. I don't
and
understand.
I'll always view the stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
it's
it's
weird.
I don't understand.
Algorithms. Stupid.
Algorithms stupid. Anything you want to say before we sum up this step?
Are you gay?
You gay?
Nah, I can't say that.
Are you on the Patreon or do you unsubscribe? No, you unsubscribed ages ago.
I didn't unsubscribe. My card
Declined. You never
declined, and I
joined,
just
though.
never
No.
redid it again.
But seriously, I had this.
Why the
set up
fuck is
fucking
it like that close to the desk?
It's look because I have to have it.
See
that?
that?
Close.
If
Yeah.
you twist that, it zooms in. That was a sick shot.
That was a sick shot.
Ugh.
What do you call it? We need to doing weekly podcasts on there. Ennui Talk
Is
Extra.
that crooked now? Oh no, it's a
No,
screen.
it's not a screen. And all the behind the scenes are there, and 48-hour early access to podcasts and videos.
For the same as before.
Yeah. Oh well, no, I've changed the early access a bit. I've actually changed the tiers a bit as well. You want some just exclusive little emojis on the Discord or exclusive role?
Discord. Fucking Discord. Man.
It's actually popping.
I know.
It's good.
The notifications are fucking annoying.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to limit the notifications. Actually, one thing that
And you I know I should probably like be a bit more like I'm never active on it.
No,
I
yeah.
never say anything. I probably should.
No. One thing I've been working on with one of my the mods, Rockshell, his name is, we're
You know,
doing
you made it big when you have a mod.
yeah,
on
we have,
Discord.
when you have an
you
official
made it
mod,
big when you've got
when,
mods.
when it's not just like
yeah,
us
when
putting
it's
the
not
mods,
you,
yeah.
it's like someone else.
We're working on a thing where it's like when you join or like obviously people are already in there, you go to one of the channels, and it'll be so if you react to with the radio emoji, you'll get an exclusive role called podcast notifications, or if you clicked the little play button, you'll get video notifications. So then rather than me going at everyone and it tags everyone on the server, you're basically just checking, you're giving a tick to, I want notifications for this content.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay.
And I think that's probably the best way to, not just at everyone, new video. It's like, if you don't want to fucking know,
Yeah.
I think it gets
Well,
annoying.
you
It's
put
like
the
when you get spam
notification bell
emails.
on YouTube. You can put a notification bell on YouTube.
I've seen so many cases that, I pressed the bell, but I didn't get a notification. So many
Go to your
people.
notification settings.
No, it doesn't work for everyone. Some
it works
people,
for me because my phone blows up every fucking minute.
Really?
Yeah.
But you might be lucky.
Yeah, I just fucking I want to watch too many videos at once.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you use your watch later playlist?
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah, all the time. Mine's like 140. I've
Yeah.
watched more.
Because what'll happen is that like if I am watching a video, because usually I'm up really early to go to work, so I do it to myself. I get up early because I want to watch a video that's come out like 2 hours earlier. So I'll get up and go make a cup of coffee, and I'll sit in later and watch it, and then like I'll have to go to work, so I have to save that to my watch later list to come back and finish it.
Fuck, that's funny.
So
I was going to say that. I forgot. Do you think 7 a.m. is a good time to release content? I think it is for us anyway.
yeah, I mean, well, Australians usually have their notifications set for overseas anyway. So
yeah.
7 a.m.'s like Jacksepticeye's videos come out between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m.
So it's a good time.
Yeah.
Good for everybody, everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that means like when he's releasing them from where he's from, it's like late as fuck in the afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. But then it does suit nearly everybody
Yeah.
in all.
I think when you're a content creator, you have to sort of oblige more to your international viewers more than your home
Yeah,
viewers.
that's true.
Because like, you know, you're going to bed, they're waking up for the day. So they
exactly.
want to watch something for
There's
the
a
day.
fine balance,
you know,
yeah.
So,
Exactly right. Any final thoughts?
no.
No, me either.
No.
You ready to go home? No, we'll do another one. We'll do another one, won't we?
Oh.
It'll come out in 2 weeks. And people listening to this, you won't know that, but you will.
Well, they will.
Yeah, well, they will. I just said it. Unless I cut it out. So there we go.